Hey guys, how's everybody doing? And what we're going to be doing and diving in today with the training that we're going into, we're going to be looking into the script, how to get yourself out of your way. That's the biggest thing about what we do, because we want to get to the end result, whatever that may be, the vision, the business, the idea, the call it 1C3, no matter what that is that you're trying to get to, right? But what you want to do is you want to have something that's duplicatable, right? You want to have something that is very easy for individuals to see what you're doing and to also get involved easily, okay? Because the biggest thing is that when you're trying to create a business, or you're trying to build a following, or whatever that may be, you need a framework, okay? Because that's the tagline, so to say, right? Because you hear a lot of things, a lot of brands to do and say the different things that they do and say, right? Because they have these things like Burger King, okay? What is that? Have it your way, right? So you have different things that connect you um, to your audience, okay? And your audience are the people that you're looking to enroll. So that's what we be jumping into today. How to use the script, okay? Because the thing is, when you're trying to do something, you're trying to earn while you're learning, you have to get to a place to where you're doing something that takes your mind out of it, right? So it's just like when you go into work. If you have a regular job, or if you have a 1099, whatever it is that you're doing as labor, okay? So no matter what it is, you have something that you do on a repeated cycle, right? If you fix HVAC, okay, so there's something that you do all the time. So that way, so when you look at that particular heating element or air conditioning unit, you know exactly what's going on, because it's supposed to work a certain way. And if it's not working a certain way, then you know what's wrong with it, okay? And see, that's what happens when we work with the system. And when you work with the system, you never need to worry about what you're doing, what part of the strategy that you're in, okay? Because you know that you start at A, B, and C. And so when you do that, you automatically end up in the place that you want to be, because you take yourself out of it. You just do the activities because you know the results will eventually be there, okay? So let's, as always, let's start out with a quick testimony.
Hey, what's going on, family? It's yours truly, Nick Woodard, checking in with you. Another amazing day. Hey, real quick, I want to just share my personal testimony on how Myecon, the personal financial success company, has helped change me and my family's life, right? So before Myecon, I'm not even paycheck to paycheck. I was getting paid Friday to being broke on Monday, right? I had credit cards maxed out. I was in debt up to my neck and was clueless about money. So I was introduced to this opportunity by my personal mentor, Mr. Terrence Hill, the founder of the Financial Blueprint Academy, because we believe in giving people a financial peace of mind, right? And he shared this information with me, and based off the first strategy when it comes to cash flow management, I was able to legally adjust my W-4 form as well as my wife's, and we income shifted an extra $700 back into our household each and every month, right? And we took the new cash flow and put it towards our debt. And up to today's date, we have snowballed over $50,000 in debt at the government's expense, right? And on top of that, we have actually cash flowed just over $100,000 by applying these strategies. So I encourage each and every one of you to reach out to anyone you hear who is talking about personal financial success, representing Myecon, because we're all about changing lives and we want to welcome you to the financial journey. Have a blessed one. Peace.
Our own Mr. Nick Woodard is an executive vice president platinum at this point in time, vastly approaching infinity. And what I wanted you to see is that that's why we talk to individuals, all right? That's why we use the script, because we want people to get themselves out of their way. And we also want to get ourselves out of our way. So we use something and let the words do the working, okay? Because what we want to do is we want to have other people to understand it's about them. It's not about what we want for them. It's not about us giving them another pill, potion, lotion, wrap, tea, about giving them something of our passion, something of our purpose, right? We want to give them the tools necessary so they can do the things that they want to do in life, right? So that's what we do. And that's why we talk about starting with your cash flow management, your business income, and then investment income, because these strategies help you to no matter what goal you're getting to or wanting to get to, they're going to help you. If you have a business, an idea, or a calling, no matter what that is, that's what it's here to help you do. So let's look at the script, okay? Let's take a look and jump into this right quick. Okay. Now, you can definitely find all the scripts that you need underneath our Team Purpose Pursuer in the Facebook page and Team Purpose Pursuer, okay? And you can go underneath the files and you can find it there. Or you can also, as you see on your screen, you can go to our Financial Blueprint Academy. If you are plugged in, you should be also a part of either one of these or both of these, okay, in Facebook groups. If not, just leave a message here and we'll make sure that you can get what you need to get. Also, if you are watching this and you're in the course, then all you have to do is look over to your right and you can download the needed documents, okay? So let's jump into this right away. So when you first get started, your goal is to have this one-page document to follow your whole career. This one-page document will lead you and guide you. This one-page document will help you with your next individual, okay? The person that you help to enroll, to show them that it's about them and what they want to do. Because what we want to do is we want to find out two things. The first thing is, hey, you want to work on your personal cash flow plan, or do you also want to add additional money, compensation, bonuses, and those type of things by sharing this with others? They may want to get their cash flow together, may want to get their personal financial life together, okay? So we make the decision on which one of those that we are, or where are we focusing, and when are we focusing, okay? So when you focus, you start on the left side here. And this side here will let you know exactly what to do, right? So we're not going to go through those in detail. So you just get your script and you get your document, download this, and you can see here, pause it if you need to, and see where we are, right? So next, once you get the personal things done here, these are the things that you need to do personally, everyone, okay? So everyone gets in and you start to hear these steps. I mean, you start with these steps here, okay? Now you want to go to A, that's your prospecting. Okay, because now what we're talking about is helping other individuals, helping other people to know and to have a security when they're going toward their personal financial goals, right? If it's business, if it's an idea, it's a calling, it's a nonprofit, no matter what that is, it's a systematic way to getting there. Because no matter what you're doing, you have to build your business, right? No matter what it is, you got to build it to a point to where other people know about it. Then those other people tell other people, and then actually have a way of continuing that marketing strategy for yourself, okay? So the best way to do that without large sums of money, going to the radio stations, TVs, and all those types of things, and marketing, right, is word of mouth. Okay, that's the best type of marketing there is. So what we do is we start with the prospecting. And we have a video about that. And prospecting is just simply listening to others. We're listening for their problems, okay? Now, the video today, what we're talking about, we're focusing on peaking and passing, okay? And that's priority, because you're always hearing people with their problems, but how do you transition them from the problem that they're saying to the presentation to see if the presentation can help them, or if we know the presentation is going to help them, right? Or if they will see if the presentation will help them, okay? So how do you peak, right? Have you ever heard of, right? We always use phrases, the phrases that pay, right? The magic phrase that pays, right? Have you ever heard of the 369 financial transformation? Have you ever heard of income shifting? Right? So those two things, you can keep yourself very focused. So you hear somebody saying a problem, maybe not enough time, not enough money, whatever that issue is. Okay. Hey, have you ever heard of the 369 financial transformation? Hey, have you ever heard of, have you ever heard of income shifting? Right? So now you have that phrase within you. Okay. And then the follow-up phrases to that, because generally they're going to say no. Right? So our goal then is to say, hey, I don't know, I'm just getting started. right? No matter if you're 2 years into it, right? No matter if you just that way, everybody is the same. So no matter if you're brand new or no matter you've been in for 10 years, we're still saying the same things. Okay. So now you follow up phrases. We're looking for key leaders, right? Or they are looking for key leaders. They're looking for people who are looking for investment income and better credit. Are we looking for people that are, looking for cash flow success and want to minimize their taxes? Or man, I don't know much, just you got to watch this video, right? So either one of these you can have and see the best individuals, just like you see people that are actors, actresses, those types of things, the better ones rather are the ones that practice, okay, on a continual basis, right? Just like Michael Jordan says, hey, when I take my free throw shots, I take 100, I take 1,000, I take as many as I need to, because I need to have the feel of the free throw shot, becoming habitual and needs to be a habit. So I need to understand how the perfect success is to come, right? And everybody heard of this, which is perfect practice makes perfect. So what we have to do is find out what works, what's perfecting, right? And then we practice that. And what's perfecting us and what's helped people to see what we're trying to get across without coming off salesy is using the proper phrasing. Okay. So, hey, I don't know. Or, hey, they're looking for key leaders. Or, hey, they're looking for people that want better credit and debt elimination. I don't know much else, but you got to watch this video because it has helped Mr. Shelby. It has helped Mr. John. It has helped me, whatever that may be, whatever that testimony is that you have prepared, right? It has helped Mr. Terrence Hill. He's cash flowed over $750,000 just using this system, without having to worry about selling stuff because, people really don't like to sell, right? So come from the heart. Say, what's working for you. Okay. And then you pass them. Don't get involved with trying to tell them how it works or what's good. And, stay with the words that work. Pass them to www.incomeshifting.com. Hey, I don't know much else. I can't tell you much else, but you got to watch the video, right? Because what I heard you say, and then remind them, was that you were having a problem with this, this, and this. I don't know if that's something that you really want a solution for, but if you do, I know this video will help you. Okay, then you pass them on to incomeshifting.com, right? So guys, that's how we do our peaking and passing. And I don't want you to worry about anything right else off of other than that, off of this particular peaking and passing, okay? Because we have other videos for the other pieces, because we have it separated into what? Prospecting. Number 2, peaking and passing. Number 3 is the presenting. And what does the presenting? Never you. Always use a tool. That's going to be www.incomeshifting.com. It's going to be a presentation, live presentation. It's going to be Mr. Stokes or Mr. Ivey, doing a live presentation, or maybe somebody on Super Saturday doing a presentation, okay? Never ourselves. Use the tools. This right here is the par sheet. It helps you to track everything. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to list your top 50, not your top 50, but you're going to list say 50. We're not talking about going to get 200, those, but just you got probably 100, 150 in your phone right now. Okay. What is it that you want the most? Okay. Eliminate the false evidence appearing real. Just go ahead and do the activities. Don't worry about it, because the people that you put on this sheet here, consider it practice. The results will be there. Okay, so results will be there. All you got to do is do the activities. So write your 50 names list down and start practicing. Okay, then when you get everything up and going, because generally the people that you put on this sheet here are going to be people that are kind of have a they are listening to you. You have a little bit of sway with them, maybe. Okay, so basically 50, 15, and 5. You start out with 50, and then out of that, using the script, about 15 will have the time, or with a time in their life, to watch a full presentation. And those 15, out of that, about 5 will join. Okay, 50, 15, and 5. Stay within your system. Okay. Now let's look at the text scripts right quick so that you can see the other way of prospecting. Okay, so your other prospecting, right? We were listening. Okay. Now, listening. We're still listening, because, but you got to start the conversation now. Okay. Before we were out and about, or you're talking already, but now you want to instigate because you put down your 50 names list. Okay. So your text number one, all you do is this. Okay. Don't worry about anything else. You see, this takes everything. This takes all the excuses away. This takes all the fear away. This takes everything out. Whether you're trying to rehearse the line still, learning your script. Now you can just text this out. Okay. Let me get a swig of water right quick. So text number one. And as you see the things in parentheses, you do not include that. So you just simply copy and then paste. You got it. You got this text script, and you can download it from the documents like we were talking about in the beginning underneath FBA's file, or you can look under Team Purpose Pursuer file. Or if you're watching this underneath the course, you can just simply look to your right and download the text scripts. Okay. So now you're going to simply copy and paste. You have this in your phone, or you have it in your computer, so you can copy and paste into Messenger, or copy and paste into text messaging. Okay. So text one, I'm working on something exciting. This may or may not be for you. Okay. Take it back away from them. Would you be open to taking a look? Simple, right? Simple, easy way to give them an exit, because we told them it may or may not be for them. So now they can opt out. Oh, nah, but generally they'll be like, yeah. Okay. So then you go to the text number two. How soon will you have 10 uninterrupted minutes to watch it? Okay. And so now you just copy and paste it. If there's any other conversation in there, you don't involve yourself in that. Okay. Even if they hit you off with, how's your mom, dad, this, that, and the other, always come back to your text scripts. But generally they'll stay right within this. Okay. And don't use the ones that are in parentheses. Okay. And then now you just go from 1 to 2 to 3, right? And then now you go and send this out to 50 people. You can take your time and say, hey, I'm going to do 5 a day, or do 10 a day, and just get all 50 out and get the ball rolling. Because what you want to do is you want to make an announcement about, your passion about getting your financial, situations together. You want to be excited about reducing the debt in your life, reducing the taxes in your life, getting yourself out of debt, getting yourself into investment. So you're excited about the things you're getting ready to learn. Okay. So now this is overflowing, hey, I'm working on something exciting. So you're texting this, you're looking forward to people hitting you back. And now you know exactly where everybody is. Okay. You sent out all 50. Some have replied twice, right? So you hit them all up in between. Okay. So now text number 3, and this one here, you want to make sure that you're using this one in the right manner, because if you already know, pay attention to this part. If you already know the individual, you won't put in, please, my number is, okay, XXXX. But this is for individuals you're meeting, or you have met out and about, or what have you, but you don't know their information because you may be meeting them on social media. Okay. So perfect. Text or call me at that time. If you know the individual, that's all you put. Okay. If you don't know them, you put the rest. My number is XXX. What is yours? So I can know what it is that it is you texting or calling me. Okay. So now you have the number. Okay. So now you're going to wait. Either way, you're going to wait till they're ready. So we said they had 10 uninterrupted minutes about 6 o'clock. Right. So now at the 10 uninterrupted minutes at 6 o'clock, they're texting you at 6 or 6:01. Say, I got my time now. Ready? Okay. And so then now it's when you send over text number 4. You don't send text number 4 until they tell you that it's time. Okay. They're ready. That is ready to go. Okay. So that's what I wanted to do before you today, just to show you how to make sure that you're keeping everything before you. Okay. Because this thing is ultimately simple. It's ultimately easy. But the thing is what will you do? Okay, it's how will you execute? You take a few minutes a day and just execute the steps that you need to do. Right, take a few minutes a day and then send out the 5 text messages. Okay, how long would it take you to send out 5 text messages? See, so when you do those, then you're activating, your your results, right? But you have to get momentum going. You can't just say, hey, I did it for 2 months and I talked to 5 people and everybody said no, and you have nothing to gauge that by, right? If you have not at least talked to the first 50 people and found out the results from that, and don't take a whole month to go through 50, right? Go through your 50 in just that week. Okay, that's 7 days to talk to 50 people. That's about 7 people a day. Okay, just send out the text message. Just send it out, right? So, you see here, it's very simple. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. But the biggest thing is your concentration on your scheduling of your day. Okay, how are you looking with your purposeful hour? Remember, within that purposeful hour within your day, it doesn't have to be 60 minutes continuously, but an hour in your day, you have to be working on personal development, 10 pages of a good book, 20 minutes of a good audio. We're working on Think and Grow Rich as always, okay? And then also you have to do your continuing education, focusing on that thing that is your acts. What is that you are specified in? Hair, health and wellness, finances, real estate. What is that you are purposed for? Okay, and then get passionate about that. Get to be the best that you can be in that arena, and then take your income producing activities. Right. Make sure that you're not just doing things that are just filling up your day. Right. You want to make sure that you're doing things that are actually producing for you, right? You know that, hey, if I do the 5 Ps, the 5 Ps will produce. So the 5 Ps are income producing activities, right? Your cash flow manager, that's your income producing activity. Cash flow strategist, that's your income producing activity, okay? You're taking, managing and tracking your home-based business write-offs, okay? So that's your income producing activities. You're sending out text messages from your scripts. You're learning your scripts when you're speaking those. You're letting the words work. You're letting the system work for you. That's income producing activities. Okay. So, guys, I appreciate it as always. And always, stay focused on your effectiveness. And when you're, speaking to individuals, don't worry about, the 8 to 9 naysayers out of 10, because they're not strong enough, or they don't want to go after things in their life, right? Don't let them talk you down off the wall, right? Continue doing what you do best and find out. Don't let anybody pull you here or there because you see that they may have temporary success. There's nothing more damaging than a little success, because that means you think that you've already made it. So you stop growing, you stop learning, you stop using the system. I've been there. You get into the management trap. You get into blaming others. You look at others to produce for you, right? So you continue doing what you do, your income producing activities, and everything will always line out right. Okay. And what you can do is just make sure that you're keeping it super simple. Plug in, right? You're focused on, just think about it. You're saying that you want to create X amount of dollars per year. How much time and effort are you putting in for that? Okay. But it doesn't matter. If you're trying to do your health and wellness, barbershop, real estate, a restaurant, church, it doesn't matter. It's a systematic way. There are principles that are at play, right? It doesn't matter what it is that you want or desire. It's how things work. And then you put what you want and desire accordingly to the system. Okay, so guys, go ahead, plug in, and remember, use your 5 Ps, use your system, use your scripts. Y'all have a good one. Peace.